In this video, I'm either going to encourage you or offend you. Now, I've been doing real estate for 4 years, and I've worked with tons of apartments and helped tons of rental program tenants. And not once have one tenant say, hey, listen, I'm only staying here for 1 year. I'm only staying here for 2 years. I'm not staying here for long. And I even go a step further and I ask, what's your plans? What are you gonna do? I say this and I ask because I once was in the program system. I wasn't originally from New York. I was in Connecticut, but I was in that program system. And it took me many years, and my family many years, to get out of it. And I'm not taking anything away from the programs. They're great, but they're great for the short term, not the long term. I say this because your goal is to be self-sufficient, right? Your goal is to be prosperous, right? And these programs, unfortunately, keep you at a certain level. And if you try to grow, they'll suppress you and bring you back down. Give you an example. I had a client, CityFHEPS client. She was approved for a beautiful 3-bedroom apartment in the South Bronx. All renovated. The program couldn't approve her because she was working certain hours. So she had to quit her job, take 10 steps backwards in order to get approved and get that apartment. So you see what I'm saying? She had this program for 5 years and she had to quit her job. She had good momentum going forward. She just needed a little bit of subsidy. And now she had to lose her job in order to gain some housing. And I say that, and that angered me, because in life, you're supposed to progress. You're not supposed to regress. And in New York, I'm trying not to go into the politician route, but I want to. I'm in the middle. I'm not talking about left Republicans, right Democrats. I really want to stress just in New York and what they do. In New York, these politicians I believe, have good intentions, but the results are not good for the long term for the people of New York. I'm not a politician. I just see things from my vision, from my lens. And they do support programs. They do support, housing, because there is a housing crisis. But the mindset of what they put people in is in a victim mentality. Oh yeah, our people, 90%, I want to say 90% are utilizing this program. But these politicians now once say, hey, listen, let's find a way to get you in a self-sufficiency program. Let's find a way to get you to learn financial literacy, so that way you could get yourself into a self-sufficiency status, right? They don't do that. They keep you in the system. They constantly keep you in the system, which I see all the time. And they put you in a victim mentality, I say this again because I was once in that program, in a program like this, and I have a play for everyone here. I have a play that could get you out of it. And it first starts with awareness in your mind, right? And I'm going to speak to the people that don't really have much going on, that are in the program. All right. Awareness starts from what kind of circumstances you're in and how you could get yourself out. Right. And in today's age, I always hear, oh, our people don't have the opportunities. Our people, don't have the same resources as the other demographics. And I call BS on that. Heavy BS. Why? Because number one, I'm a product of that. I have multiple, I have degrees, multiple degrees, got myself out, the system, the project system. And I consider myself very successful. Being a real estate agent now for 4 years, love it, have freedom. And the next thing I want you guys to do is build a skill that's valuable to the marketplace. What do I mean by that, right? If you have a talent, people, listen to me, tenants, I'm talking to you. If you have a talent or if you have a skill set, utilize it. Utilize it. What do I mean? If you know how to do hair, create a business to do hair, right? That will get you out of where you need to be. Rack up all your money and get yourself out there. It's nice and comfortable being in the system, but it's not worth it in the long run. Guys, if you are good with, I'm just giving you examples. If you're good with cars and you do, mechanic repairs out in the street, get yourself a certification. Get yourself out there. There's many opportunities. It took me, I paid $100 for this certification. $100 for this real estate certification. And it makes me a ton of income. And I love it. 100. So there's no excuse. So that's what I'm saying. These politicians put you in a state of victimhood. So that way they suppress your mind, right? Not one politician in New York state, city, county, whatever, have had a self-sufficiency financial literacy program to get you out of the program. They don't want that. They want you suppressed. Whether you believe it, whether you agree or not, that's what it is. Because if that was the case, 55,000 applicants from CityFHEPS would have been in a program for buying a house, right? To start to buy a house, right? But they don't want that. They don't want that. And I say, build your skill set, get yourself out, change your mindset. These are very simple things that could change your life. And understand, for the ones who have kids, I have kids. You want to change your lineage. You want to change your family bloodline. Being in these programs, unfortunately, is not going to do that. It's going to keep your bloodline in this state of suppression, in the state of, not growing. So I encourage you guys to get better. I'm not here. I love programs. I'm going to continue to help people get into beautiful apartments and utilize their programs. But I'm also going to continue to uplift them at the same time and say, see if there's a way out. It seems hard, right? On the outside, right? But don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable, because if you get comfortable and you're in the mercy of people's hands, you have no decision. You have no freedom. And I say that because, again, I was in it. And you could take this and go in one ear out the other. You live your life and continue to live your life, and you see 10 years down the line how it's going to be. Or you take a baby step and you continue to grow and you continue to change your mindset, right? Have a good one. Stay blessed. I hope this encouraged you. Peace.